All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, we up back at you again with another live stream with the GMS Cleveland branch. Alright. With that, we're gonna give the little honors to the apostles. It's like it. Damn, my fault. Yeah, well, with that, it's like it. We're gonna give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Kakadash, the Master Apostle Elder Great Millstone, bless God the elect, a few sisters, Israelite corners, that's waking up, is doing Lord's truth. Okay? Y'all know, if your eyes are, if you're keeping up with news and all of that, which you should, okay, big things are happening. There's so much things are happening, brothers can't keep up. That's why the Lord got so many camps, you know what I'm saying, to deal with different situations and all that stuff like that. But Esau, his bitch ass is being revealed as the coward and fraud he is. Alright? And he's trying to hide truth. When Psalms 85th chapter clearly states that out of the earth truth shall spring forth. Okay, and now we're in the time of truth. Alright, and his whole ass, like the devil he is, he's trying to hide it, but you can't hide it, man. We in the time of the truth being put out there, man. So somebody start with that first scripture that's all about.
This is Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe. Verse 2, and he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Verse 3.
They said a flying robe, so describing the chariot. Okay? And back then, in ancient times, nothing flew but the chariots of the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it. And
keep going,
and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. Verse 4, and I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts.
That's it. Okay, so the Lord said, this going to enter to the house of the thief. Well, now we're talking about not just any old thief. We're talking about a major fucking thief. We're talking about a person that steals people, land masses, resources, that type of fucking thief, man. Okay? And that's Esau Edom. All right? That's why the scripture says, by the sword you shall live. So in order for him to maintain his kingdom, he's going to have to murder people, and he's going to have to steal from people. All right? That's the whole reason why his ass is over in other people's lands. Just take their resources. That's it, man. All right? But now, like I said, you have the chariots. Donald Trump was saying it. He was saying, listen, people was questioning, because it's all over TikTok and different media platforms. They're saying, like, listen, these drones in the sky, just in the sky and all that stuff like that. And then there's like, they got the orbs and all that stuff like that too. Like the government, basically, they can't explain it, man. They can't explain these orbs, and then they can't explain the situation that's happening so much. You know what I'm saying? For as the fog. That's what I was hitting at. The fog. They also have the fog now, like this substance in the air that's getting people sick and stuff like that. People all on TikTok and social media saying, like, what the hell is this, man? You know what I'm saying? Ever since the fall came in, I've been feeling ill and feeling all types of bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no regular fog. And Esau, he's also got that fog to hide the chariots, because there's so much activity happening in the skies. This man wants to, that's what I'm saying, this man's fucking trying to hide shit, man. He's trying to hide it, man. And that propaganda that you put out about blue green aliens, you know what I'm saying? That's where brothers come in and cash you down with that shit, man. What y'all got?
The Revelation 6 chapter.
Thessalonians.
Yeah, I ain't finished this.
This
Zechariah chapter 5, verse 4. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stones thereof.
Right, because it's Trump. He set up that what's that called, the Star Wars shit?
Yeah, Star Wars program.
It's called something else, ain't it? Y'all?
Space Force. Yes.
Space Force.
Yeah, Space Force.
That's
Space Force.
another branch of the military.
Yeah, why did he set that up, man? Because he know that the Lord's coming back, man. He knows that real quick, go to Revelations where it says they trying to hide from the face of the Lamb. Y'all know what it said? Somebody whoever get it first, just go ahead and get it. Cause man, I sent a video too. The Elder Monatazat from GMS LA, he made a video and Edomite was speaking on how he had a meeting with some elites, and they was basically going, they was talking to him, they discussing like, listen, what should we do? Because basically all hell about to break loose, and we need to know how to move our money. We need to know how to plan things out basically when this shit goes down. Because and then the Edomite that was giving them advice, he said, listen, when this shit goes down, them soldiers that you got, all right, you need to be a little more nicer to them, because who's to say they gonna kill your ass when you in them bunkers, man? You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't think about shit like this. I hear this, because he was mentally saying like, listen, the dollar's gonna be worthless. It's like, the dollar's gonna be worthless, okay, once this shit goes down. So what's gonna keep these soldiers from staying alive, from killing your ass, man?
Well, that's the thing. He already thought about that. That's why.
Well, no, actually he didn't, because that's what he was explaining to him.
That's what I was about to say. This is where the MOTB comes into play. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau understands that you have rebellions, and you have people that might have their own, that might have their own plans on how they want to do things out. The MOTB will solve all that. Because if you got somebody that you can't necessarily trust, which they do, you know what I'm saying, the MOTB, if you implant that or insert that into somebody, then they can't, do their own will. You know what I'm saying? They can't do what they want. That's the reason why he has that plan. You know what I'm saying? It's to control and dictate people's emotions, people's actions, stuff like that.
Get that.
Revelation?
Yeah.
This is Revelation 6, and I can start at verse 15. It says, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Verse 16, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So you have the elites. They have their hideouts, their retreats. Okay, when the nuclear missiles hit, because they know it's gonna be World War III. That's why Trump even said that shit. He said, there's prophets out there saying the world's gonna end. You know what I'm saying? In the Middle East, they know what's time it is. So they gonna go into their hideouts, right? And they doing that because they know the Lord's gonna come back, man. They know that the Lord's gonna come back, and them retreats they hooked up, man. All right, they hooked up.
17?
No, that was sit on that. Slakia, what else? What was the scripture I had that?
You got another one. Thessalonians, and then I got the 2 Thessalonians 2.
Second Thessalonians what?
2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 3. Yeah.
You get that real quick.
This is 2
And I'm gonna
Thessalonians.
let y'all get in there in a little bit. But
This 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3, it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
The son of destruction. Okay? It's like I said, this whole people don't trust the government no more, man. Okay? People don't trust the government no more, and they seeing that it's not for the betterment. I mean, even Esau doing bad now, man.
Yep.
He can't even afford to fucking live, and this is his own kingdom,
That's
man.
why they want Trump to get back in office. The Edomites, because they really believe he gonna make America great again. Because when you look at all the different when you look at the different rallies and the presidential campaigns, and you'll have these different supporters of each candidate, mainly Trump in particular, they'll be talking about how, yeah, well, Trump was in office, I had this much, and this was going for me, this was good, and Biden got in office, you know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, so like he's being revealed, man. He is being revealed on an all-time high, and that's why they want to stop TikTok. When the dude Trump get in office, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but Trump, he had an agreement where he was trying to, you know, keep TikTok. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If any brother speak on that,
No,
It was like a deadline for them for TikTok to do something that America or Babylon the Great. That's this place that's doing.
Oh, they gotta join with the metaverse. That's what they, because TikTok is not joined with the metaverse. Facebook is, Instagram is, Twitter is, and that's how they're able to basically censor things and fact check things about what people post in their content. But TikTok is not a part of the metaverse.
Because it's controlled by China, right?
Yeah.
Controlled by China, I believe.
Facebook want to stop that.
Yeah, Facebook is about to. Mark Zuckerberg talked about Facebook is about to stop with the fact checkers, and they're basically about to allow people to express their opinion without there being any
repercussions.
Repercussions.
Well, that's why they're gonna just get rid of the internet
altogether.
Altogether as a whole.
Exactly.
You know, but it will be no more internet. You ain't, and if it is the internet, you're gonna have to have a Karagma or rocks. You're gonna have to have that incision, and you're gonna have to have a social credit score. You better have a goddamn 7.0 or whatever the highest rating you could get with the social credit score that they're gonna have conjoined with this electronic system.
So I go into the power of the word.
Ain't gonna be no more brothers preaching his word. You know what I'm saying? And that's prophecy. The Lord said that.
Your corn had his hand up.
I was looking up some information on
what you have?
because you just read Revelation chapter 6 about they're gonna hide themselves.
What you have?
So you still got that? Can you read
Yeah, I got it. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 16. I can start at 15 again. It says, "And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains."
Right.
And
See, it's talking about the leadership of the earth because you got something known as continuity of government, and that's how a lot of those elites of Edom they're gonna end up in them bunkers because they're gonna be considered to be a part of the continuity of government. That's why I said the kings of the earth and the rich men, the chief men of the earth is the ones that's gonna go into them bunkers. You're gonna have to have a certain status in society to get up in them bunkers.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, if I could add, it was an article that came out probably like within 2020 until now about what you're saying. That's what the rich was talking about in the article. The ones who got bunkers, they saw a random straggler, a random citizen, if you will, in front of their thing next to their bunker, and they was like, and dude was telling his testimony in the interview. He was getting interviewed. He's like, yeah, man, looking at this, looking at him sideways. You know what I'm saying? Because he know he don't got money, so why he in this area type shit. You know what I'm saying? The top echelon, that's the ones that got bunkers and shit. Right, a regular nigga can't afford that shit, man.
Oh yeah.
But he's, just like I said, he was looking at dude like, hold on, he's a threat to my setup I got here in my bunker. You know what I'm saying? He knew the nigga ain't had no money. So that again, like what brother said, is that you gotta be at a top status to be able to like have some type of chance what's about to come down the pipe, man.
That's right.
this is Revelation chapter 6 and verse 8. It says, "And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death. And hell followed him. Hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth."
Stop. So the death, the spirit of death, and then Esau himself is death, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scripture say, what the scripture said, and he is as death. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau, that's all he brings, man. And whenever he gets in power, you know what I'm saying, that people suffer under him. Okay? And That's what's coming into this country. People think things are gonna get. They hoping for things to get better. And the New Year's Eve thing is always like, oh, I'm gonna set this goal, I'm gonna do this. But really, from this point on, man, it's only gonna get worse, man. All right, and the future is looking grim for you people, man, especially you Americans. Them people in the other countries, they experiencing, they see bad shit happen every day, man. It's over here in this country where people are so coddled, man. Okay, they're so coddled, and they have never faced like real dangers in situations where their life was in threatened like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is the diversion, the whore. Okay, this place has never faced any foreign or outsourced threats, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think what Putin said that shit, man. I think the American people are not prepared for I forgot how you quoted it, man. But basically danger, man.
Yeah, because everything been self-inflicted.
Yeah.
All the
There you
drama that's been in America is self-inflicting wounds. So when the real war and the real drama reach the soil in an accelerated rate, it's gonna be some real shit, man. You know?
Yeah, and also this man, you people, man, you American people, you have no idea, man. Well, some of y'all, like I said, that's why they want to shut down TikTok, man. Okay, because Esau, he's setting up that next lockdown, man. All right, he's already putting the news out there where you got cases here and there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This is fucking Resident Evil basically right now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had right now what's going on in the news with over there in China. They got they got certain I don't want to say the word, so just for the sake of we'll clip the video, but they got certain FLUs over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got certain.
It's similar to the Crown Royal 19.
Yeah.
It's really like parallel to the situation that happened in 2020. It's like it happening all over again.
Literally.
It's like started over there, with the situation, where they had to get the social distance and everybody had to wear an N95. If you catch my drift, you hear me out. And then take the motherfucking.
Yeah. They just came out with a new article saying like it's mandatory of a lot of these hospitals making.
Yeah, they making it. Yeah, that's a spirit because I was thinking about that because I was at Cleveland Clinic earlier today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was as a spirit. I was thinking about that while I was at the hospital and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yep.
They're gonna start implementing those masks too.
Yeah, they're gonna implement the masks. And the thing about it too, when you go into Cleveland Clinic, cause they say that's like one of the most like prominent or prestigious hospitals in the world and shit. Like people come from all across the motherfucking world to come just. I was in there today, bread motherfucker packed. They got Panera Bread, they got this restaurant in there, that restaurant. I said, what the fuck? It's packed as hell in that motherfucker, right? Damn, what the fuck we was saying?
The flu.
Oh yeah, no. The why they about you outside, right? We talking about the mask and shit about that. They coming back a mandate. When you go into Cleveland Clinic, especially like the children's hospital, you gotta walk through like a scanner type shit. Like it looked like kind of like similar to an X-ray machine, but you can tell it's like a scanner, like the scan if you got, like the nigga Owen Wilson on Idiocracy. Tattoo. That nigga said you got the tattoo. Yep. That nigga was bugged. He started going in on that shit at that part right there. He was like, what the because the nigga ain't have his tattoo. His tattoo was the seal. Yeah. And everybody have to have in that movie right there, bro. Yeah. So if you don't, it's gonna come to a point where it's gonna be like that. If you don't got the tattoo, if you catch by drift, the Revelations 13, 15 on down, if you ain't got that shit, bro, people gonna start to call a hotline. Cause remember, it was a thing too. You could call a hotline or some shit. Cars Jr. You could call them or some shit. Call Cars Jr. and tell them this nigga ain't It's see him, man. This nigga right here on 55th and Superior. You don't even got one. Look.
Yeah, he's wearing black.
He
and
got
brown
a, he
shoes.
got a, like, yeah, on some fucking, that movie, They Live.
Yeah.
They get to calling on the motherfucking things. She got
Yeah,
one.
yep. He looking over at the corner of his eye.
Yeah, bro.
I got one. You got some
Yeah, I
more?
wanted to just add on to you. Yeah, because they're gonna make it a penalty if you they're gonna make it a penalty if you don't tell. Like if you don't have it, it's gonna be death.
Yeah.
You know, so they're gonna make it like a law more than likely to. If you don't tell on this person, then we're gonna persecute you and that person.
Right.
You know, that's gonna force family to turn family in and everything. Like,
And this is the thing what y'all was just saying is so pivotal because that's why the scene, I always, when y'all say this, man, the scene from Hancock when Will Smith was about to cross that bridge with his wife and stuff like that, they said, scan him.
No, that's
That's
I am Legend.
I Am Legend, Slack it. I Am Legend, man, okay? I Am Legend, man, because that's why they want to see it in you, because that has all your information and they don't have to do all this extra stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? They can just know exactly who you are based off that technology, man. Okay? And guess what? When the first pandemic happened, you know what I'm saying? He told everybody to get the fuck in the houses because I gotta set up these towers.
Right.
He had to have the infrastructure placed so he can do what he do, man, with this C-hip, man. Alright? And whatever, you know, occurs out of this lockdown, man, you know what I'm saying? He has everything in place.
Yeah.
So he has everything in place. So now he's gonna execute
Let me get this.
on his on horse desire.
This is
Y'all got it.
this Proverbs 27 and 12. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished, man. And it's actually it's literally the same scripture written in the 22nd chapter as well, the second verse or third verse. But it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, man. And now, does that mean that you physically go inside of a closet and you know what I'm saying? Well, they can't see me here, I'm good. Like, no, bro. It's you hiding yourself is what? Getting with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, understanding what the scriptures, understanding these prophecies, and praying and supping with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So when the day of evil does come, Lord willing, He protects you. Because there's nothing that you could actually do physically that's going to get you out of the shit that's coming. Because it tells you that in Amos the 5th chapter, is if a man did flee from a bear and lion met him, or you know, so you might have in a situation. Well, guess what? You might be an individual that got money. You got canned goods and ramen noodle packs stocked up to the damn ceiling, right? And you might have a couple, you know, weapons. You know what I'm saying, to ward off the enemy. But guess what? The Lord might have it to another situation arises to where that if this don't get you, that will.
Yeah,
You know
kind
what
of. Yeah, it show you scenarios like that when you watch The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
With Rick and Michonne and Daryl and all them motherfuckers, Shane and all them individuals. Them niggas, they was taking everybody down. They thought they were so motherfucking tough.
Yeah, bro.
You hear me? For brothers who watch that show, The Walking Dead, them niggas was taking that shit down.
Yeah, they was.
You know what I'm saying? And then they ran into Negan.
Yeah.
They talk. Negan hold them, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then remember when they got to the old man house?
Yeah.
They had like the little ranch, you know what I'm saying? And they stayed with him for a little bit. And, I think his daughter died or something like that. But they got to his house was like unto what they call it, like not a reserve, but
A safe house?
a safe haven.
Safe haven.
You know what I'm saying? His house is likened unto a safe haven because he had like food. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about the nigga who was a doctor?
Yeah, like
Oh, that's in the beginning. Yeah,
Con. That nigga. But they ran to his house and it was good for a while.
Yeah, cause the nigga Rick's son got shot.
Yeah.
So the nigga was hunting, bro.
I got precept.
Yeah,
to back up what brothers talking about. Just a quick hit. Second Ezra,
You just started?
Second Ezra 16 and 22. It says, I'm gonna start at 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Oh, hold on, bring it back. I probably shot.
Con.
Bring it back.
Con. I'm starting at 21. Second Ezra 16 and 21.
Yeah.
It says, behold, victuals should be so good cheap upon earth.
Right. Victuals are what? Goods. You know what I'm saying? It can be anything from actual food to raiment, or it can be clothing. You know what I'm saying? So goods are going to be sold what?
It said, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Hey, mom, hey, dad, you know, they're having a blowout sale at such and such. You know what I'm saying? We should stock up on things. Yeah, man, the economy's doing good, man. They're having sales, and that's what these people think, man. When they're having a sale at a place, a store or whatever, Kroger's or whatever the fuck, they think, you know, the economy is doing okay because they're doing the sale. No, you know what I'm saying? The scriptures just said what we read, man. Victory shall be so good, cheap, man. So just because they being so cheap, you know what I'm saying? You know, this place is about to go to shit, man. You let them finish it out, bro.
I don't know, so good because they see prices lower, like when they see
Right,
gas and
right,
shit.
right,
like,
yeah.
Good.
Right.
And I was gonna say this really too
God.
because the reason why, because like the production cost of it is low.
Yeah.
So like and then the production was low, and then the shipping, the freight, the logistics, you know, that shit was low. It was at a lower rate, but now, because that was, you know, what was happening essentially is inflation.
Yeah.
And then now it's going to be hyperinflation because they was talking about the Suez Canal and the situation with Israel and Palestine. You know, they got all them Arab or, you know, Ishmaelite brothers and shit that got missiles and all that. So they shooting the missiles and redirecting them around the Horn of Africa. So it's costing more money. It's taking a longer trip. It's more resources, right? It's a longer trip to get food from goods and goods from particular countries in the east to like Europe. Even Europe, they making the niggas go down around that shit. Even Europe. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said good, so good, cheap now. Because at one point in time, because this was Rome on steroids. That's what this place was. You want to say something, Shamar?
No, you got it out.
It says, I'm gonna continue. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. You mentioned about Amos, about you know,
Man, they flee from the line.
yeah. So basically, there's no way to escape what's coming. You know what I'm saying? That's what you was talking about. There's really no way to prepare. You know what I'm saying? The only way, truthfully, you know, is if you're the elect, right? That's the only ones that has hope.
Yes.
And what's coming down the pipe, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the brother's been talking about that all week about how high it's been spiritually. Like it's been spiritual. It's been what's the word I'm looking for? Spirit's been active at a high frequency around this time. So he was like, we always talking going to us practicing in the spirit now, so that the spirit can work for us in that time. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way to prepare us. Just training in the spirit. It's gonna work on our behalf in that time we're willing.
Right, because these people, they trust in Egypt, not just our people, but the people in general, bro. Like even with the situation with the wildfires, right? Now that situation happened, and when you look up some of the things, like I was checking out certain news articles and news feeds, they were saying that the wildfires don't even happen around this time. They said usually in California it ranges from May to around late summer. You know what I'm saying? So that actually happened. They were saying that shit was like something out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? Which now, whether Esau Edom did it using his technology, because we understand that this man has been blessed on the left hand side with certain weaponry. You know what I'm saying? Like DO is an acronym that's short for direct energy weapons, or if it was his heart, or if it was any other thing that he utilizes to manipulate the weather or cause these so-called natural disasters. Because he has this power, bro. People don't understand that technology that he's using is given to him from on high. And it was given to him to fulfill prophecy. Esau, this nigga has done things that was considered, not real. Like if you tell somebody that this man can manipulate the weather using cloud seeding and all this other shit, they go, like, that's not real. Nah, your geoengineering is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga already figured this shit out. Nikola Tesla he had blueprints and he had certain breakdowns on how
free energy.
Right, on how to utilize the Earth's magnetic core, man, and the lightning and all that shit. The niggas already figured that shit out, man. So you best believe they got all the information they need, man. And with those people that perished in that wildfire, good for them, man. Good for them, man. Them people over there now all of a sudden they want to pray to God and why Jesus? You know what I'm saying? Pray for my family. You had this one Edomite on this one news feed. She was talking about. I have nothing else left. You know what I'm saying? I try to go back and no, man. Don't pray to the Lord now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold up. That's fucking. They call it Holly weird, man.
Yeah.
That's the devil's playground. That's a known saying, man. So with that being the case, with that having that state having that reputation, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen, man?
Right. Yeah, and
You know
they said it's
Right.
allegations of them doing that shit.
Yeah.
What's the word? Intentionally.
Yeah.
Doing it intentionally because those particular locations where those fires were concentrated at it's like celebrities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Anthony Hopkins, the nigga from Hannibal Lecter, a nigga like that.
Yeah.
A nigga like that, you know he never been in trouble, so you know he with the shit. But, hey, that nigga Anthony Hopkins, I ain't never seen no allegation against that nigga.
Me neither.
You know he been, because when these niggas portray these different characters on screen, these niggas channel these demons, and then they'll go in a personal life. Bro, it's this one artist, I don't know his name, Keith Urban or something. They said that it was one of these like Edomite artists, bro.
Yeah.
About how this nigga, when he go on tour, people believe he be killing people. And motherfuckers was putting shit together about every state that he go to where his tour was at. A motherfucker die. I forget the nigga's name, bro. Like real talk, bro. I forget the nigga's name, bro. But this type of shit these devils do, man.
Yeah.
They do a lot of rituals over there in Hollywood, man.
Yeah. I'm talking about the celebrities in particular, because with the Hollywood. Is really I think the wood that they use is Palo Santo. If I ain't mistaken, that's what the Hollywood is. If I ain't mistaken.
Damn. Hold on, you're right.
I can't use my phone.
I was watching the elder. I was checking out the elder Mawatazat. The GMS LA camp, and he was going into it yesterday about the same topic, dealing with these fires. And he mentioned Hollywood, and he mentioned Hollows Wood.
Hollows Wood.
Yeah, he mentioned Hollows Wood about with these pretty much what they use practicing sorcery. And
like magic, like with like Harry Potter. Yeah, that wood right there. That's the type of wood that they use
for casting spells.
Yeah, right, because that's what they was doing, because it was a wand. That's what it was. That's how they had cast a spell and hit you with a lightning bolt. Like real talk.
It was the spirit that he had went into this Wisdom of Solomon 12, if you don't mind if I grab Wisdom of Solomon 12 and
you gonna get it anyway, huh?
just backing the brother up. Wisdom of Solomon 12, and I can start at the top, but the point is verse 4. I'll start at 12. What you got?
That's what I had. What you got?
It says, for thine incorruptible spirit is in all things, talking about the Most High. Yahweh Shem Shah says, for thine incorruptible spirit is in all things, including that fire, that flame, because it's consuming fire. It says, therefore chastenest thou them by little and little that offend, and warnest them by putting them in remembrance wherein they have offended, that leaving their wickedness they may believe on thee, O Lord. And there's a lot of wickedness that go on in California, man. That's pretty much pedo world, dealing with these different leaders and whatnot. And that's what the elder was alluding to, that it's possibly cover up for, you know what I'm saying, all the wickedness that they've done out there, the tunnels, you know what I'm saying. He was mentioning that lead to different school buildings, and how he said he experienced things firsthand.
The cremation of character.
There you go. You said cremation of character, right?
No, cremation of character.
Oh, it's like it, cremation of character. Yeah. Expound on that one more time. I remember the elder.
Sonoma County, where they go there, get butt naked, like this guy, the president, I forgot his name. I think it's Ronald Reagan or Richard Nixon. I think it's Richard Nixon. When he made a statement, said that's the most faggy, you know, slogging with the F word that I ever seen in my life, man. Because them politicians, when they go up there in them woods,
That's it.
my dude Ronald, the boxing name?
Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia, man, they brought his ass up there, man.
That's right.
And he said, man, oh, what the fuck is this,
That's
man?
right. And he spoke on it and they started trying to silence him. And you're right about that. I had to double check it and look it up, dealing with that big tall owl.
Yeah.
Which is a form of sacrificing children.
It's Owl Molech.
Yeah, exactly. Sacrificing children unto Molech, a modern day version.
Right, and that expound on what he's saying, like the cremation care, basically they take you through like a series of like life changing things or mind altering things to a point where you just desensitize to it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah,
they can hear
like
the screams.
that sound like the master plan of the Illuminated Rothschild.
Yeah,
That's what they'll do.
They can hear the screams over music and completely.
They do it to children at a young age for a particular reason, like you said, like to desensitize them at a particular age. That's why they do that shit.
That's the spirit that he was mentioning, also the other ones like that. You know, they're scared a child before cutting them.
Yeah.
For the sake of getting that
Adrenaline.
into the blood to try to remain youthful. So just finishing out a couple more verses, it says, Wisdom of Solomon 12:3. For it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of thy holy land. And he was mentioning Canaan, you know, who was cursed after that situation occurred with Noah. You know, it was Ham that partook in Noah's discovering, you know, of his bodily nature, so to speak. But he said, "Cursed be Canaan," you know, and that was who was the old inhabitants of thy holy land. It says, "Whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcraft and wicked sacrifices." And so the Edomites then adopted the customs that those Canaanites were doing of sacrificing, you know, children and or those, again, wicked, most odious works of witchcraft, man.
That's right.
You know, and that's what Hollywood is really known for. You got Sunset Boulevard burning, you got Palisades fire. It's one, I believe, I think it's called Eaton, if I ain't mistaken. You know, it's like 4 or 5 different fires that's taking place simultaneously, and not just in Cali. It's one in Texas. You know, it's fires taking place all over, man.
Hold on,
You know?
didn't that Rothschild die by that fire?
That's right. There was a billionaire, and I believe it was in New York upstate, if I'm mistaken, who recently, like last month, perished by way of fire, man. Yeah. You know, he ain't make it out, man. You know, that's the judgment of the Lord. You got to understand. That's a glimpse of what's to come, man. It says, verse 5, and also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh and the feasts of blood. And that's what they participate in, man, the feast of blood. They're devourers of man's flesh, man. You know, here it is, like the brother was going into the cremation of care. They'll expose you to the sacrificing and or slaying of children screaming, right? And desensitize you to the point to where you no longer even
you don't feel no way about it.
Exactly.
So when you see some shit like that on the news, you just like,
yeah,
like,
another nigga.
like another day.
It's a word for it. I want to say the
Like,
word
no.
is impartial. Well, you could use that word if I'm mistaken. Like they impartial to it. Like they don't care. They just don't give a fuck.
Indifferent.
Indifferent, maybe.
Yeah, you know, it's like, and so this is what Esau is doing, man. And so we're in a time where the Lord is really getting ready to judge Esau. Yeah, not getting ready to. He's judging Esau and his whole, you know, system and everything he got going on, man, for all the wickedness that he's been doing in the earth.
Yeah, bro, because like I said, just touching back on and then we're gonna get some salvation scriptures too. That's brother talking. That's what some of the part of the lesson was about. But all this stuff that's been happening, what's the ultimate build-up? You know what I'm saying? The build-up is what? This man's going down, and then at the same time, what? We getting out of here. Because that's what we looking forward to, bro. Like, 100, man. Like, we know all the brothers here around the 4 corners of the earth, we all can attest to it. We ain't trying to do YouTube videos for the rest of our life, bro. We ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, be on the highways and byways. As beautiful as that is, and we all love it, and we putting up videos as is great, man. But we want salvation, bro.
Esau won't even let us do that.
And not even that, man. Even if he did, man, we ain't trying to do this forever. There's another side of this, man. Like the ministry ends, you know what I'm saying? With what? Pretty much the persecution, and then what? The rising up of Jacob, New Jerusalem coming down, man. So y'all got some
I got a
precepts?
precept.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 63:4. It says, "For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeem is come."
You got it, man.
So that's the precept that shows you how the Lord is coming back to do two things.
Yes.
He's coming back for vengeance, and he's coming back to redeem.
Yes.
Redeem who? His elect.
Right.
Right? And he's going to take vengeance upon all those who hate him, and that's everybody else.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, because at the same, like I said, because we speaking about the destruction of our enemies, right? So at the same time, too, what comes with the destruction of our enemies? Salvation. What happened with Egypt?
I got it.
You got wisdom something?
Yeah.
I'm looking at 18?
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Let's go, because I was going to call for it, bro. Come on, out.
Con, this is Wisdom Solomon 18 and
You can
6.
start, yeah, I was going to say start from like 6.
Con, it says, of that night were our fathers certified afore,
Yeah.
that assuredly knowing unto what oaths they had given credence, they might afterwards be of good cheer.
Right, now, if you read the whole chapter, it's going into the history, you know what I'm saying, mainly with Egypt, you know what I'm saying, when we was in there. Go ahead.
Con, it says, so of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous.
It says, of thy people was both except what?
It says, of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous
And go ahead.
and destruction of the enemies.
Right. So when we was getting saved out of Egypt, there were two things that transpired. There was the destruction of the horse and his rider, the firstborn of the Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? All those, even before that. Let's just go into some of the history before that actually took place. Briefly, you had the 10 plagues, man. The 10 major plagues that took place, man. And those were some horrific things to experience, man. You gotta really, when you read, you gotta put yourself in the scripture. Like, damn, man, niggas got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you live here, it is, you living in Egypt, right? You walking around.
It's fucking frogs everywhere.
Yeah, bro. You walk in the house and you like, oh, what the?
That's like a biblical. That's like divine, bro. It's just frogs everywhere.
Yeah, bro. No,
And then the hell that mixed mingle with fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing.
Yep. And then you had the disease that plagued the cattle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What was the word?
Rain.
Yeah, the moraine. You know what I'm saying? Like the elder brother said. So you have all these things, like I said, bro. Imagine you just living a regular life in Egypt, bro. You know what I'm saying? You doing what the Egyptians do. You know what I'm saying? Then all this shit out of nowhere, just, you know what I'm saying? But it happened in waves. You know what I'm saying? All this shit got to happening. The frogs, the locusts. You know what I'm saying?
Death for the first.
Death for the first. Well, you like, bro? Them niggas was probably like, what is going on, man? You know what I'm saying?
And that's a spirit, because what the clown just saying. That's what the news been. That's what the news anchors and the people in the news been saying. They said like some of these events that's been taking place, they said there's of biblical proportions.
Yes.
You know, that's because you're starting to see that the biblical judgment on
Yes.
Yeah, because when they showed that aerial footage of the fire burning,
Yeah.
it's a wall of fire.
Yeah.
It's literally a wall of fire.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a lot of speculation surrounding that, because they had a not a dam, what you call it, a big pool of water. I forget, like that communities have.
Pond.
No, it's like a big thing of water that pretty much is pressurized, that it holds all the water for the community, like a reservoir. Wow. You know, they had a reservoir that was drained, being serviced prior to this happening. Just like you had State Farm, you know what I'm saying, allegedly, you know, withdrawn, pulled away from like upwards of
Fire insurance.
like 75,000 upwards to 100,000 clients, you know, prior to this shit happening. So they had some insight, man. So it's a lot of speculation surrounding this whole ordeal, like the brother mentioned, all right, even with that situation, the weapons. However, with it being said, man, you know, it's still ultimately the judgment of the Lord, you know, and it displaced a lot of people. So they went from having a lot of stuff to having nothing, man. You know what I'm saying?
These motherfuckers didn't have water in the fire hydrants and shit. Like that, man.
Right, yeah.
They like, man, you got Edomites, they getting on their ass for that shit. Like, what type of mismanagement of government is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have water in the system. you know what I'm saying, the infrastructure to put out the firefighters can't even do their job because there's such you know, mismanagement of things, man, with the government officials, man. They're doing fucking Calabasas and do Newton, Gavin Newsom. They looking real bad, man.
Right.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
said that they were underfunded.
He got one more verse in there.
This is Wisdom Solomon 18 and 8 says, For wherewith thou didst punish our adversaries, by the same thou didst glorify us on whom thou hast called.
It should have been one more. Did you?
Yeah, 7 and 8. I read 7 again. Wisdom Solomon 18 and 7. So thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and destruction of the enemies. For wherewith thou didst punish our adversaries, by the same thou didst glorify us whom thou hast called.
Okay, yep. Yeah, so I mean that's the point, you know what I'm saying? So there's two things that took place in Egypt. There was the destruction of the enemies, which is the Egyptians. Who's a modern day Egyptian right now? Esau Edom, man. He's he's in the same stead, man. Oppressing the shit out of us. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much being a demon, a complete tyrant, man. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, we receive salvation. So that's what we hoping for, man. We all, you know what I'm saying? We hoping to get saved out of this, man. We down here fucking catching hell while preaching the word, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like our forefathers, bro. We know this ain't gonna be no cakewalk, but you like, damn, you know?
They like I said, that's why the scripture said the course of the actions stand be in the people's hand, man. Because like I said, all the American people are seeing this, how the government is treating them, how the migrants got treated better than they did, and then they keep coming on the news. That's why mainstream news is done with, man. It's done with. They keep telling you, they'll say, would you say some more? Yeah, the funding, man. Yeah. They said the funding, we had the money. They tell us, listen, you have to stop using so much goddamn over in California. They tell California, don't use so much water, okay? Don't use so much water, man, because you know it costs money and all shit like that. But yet these motherfuckers are constantly giving money to small hats. You can't reward. So people ain't trying to hear that shit, man. These politicians. They about to pack up and get out of town, man, because people will come for their ass, man. You know what I'm saying? The people tired of hearing the lies. All right, go ahead.
I was gonna add too, because you got different investors that's going down there and they're buying people's lands and homes that was being burnt up. They buying their property, and then they evacuating people out of their homes, and they basically sending them to different FEMA camps, and then you got FEMA, they on their way down there. Not only that, you got winds blowing at 100 miles per hour down there that's adding to the fire. So there's no way to really quench that fire, you know. It's just gonna get worse and worse, and it's gonna spread.
And I was reading an article earlier saying it ain't rain in months.
And them niggas talking about making it a smart city by 2028.
Yeah, because that's what they're gonna do is rebuild it. Just like Cleveland got approved for what was it, like 59 million. Did brother see that?
No.
They just got approved for that land bridge, downtown to renovate. So, you know, they've been talking about Cleveland being one of the first 15-minute cities. And that's exactly what they're doing. You know, that was an article, brothers could look it up, how they just received a grant for it, you know, here in Cleveland. You know, it was millions of dollars worth, you know, tens of millions of dollars worth to build a land bridge. And that's exactly what they're going to do over there in California as well, man. You know, they pushing the agenda 2030.
And another thing too, them fires is happening. All the people that got insurance on their houses, them insurance companies, they not gonna give them their refund their money back, man.
Exactly.
They actually they getting out of town, man, too. Okay, because then that's gonna cause more and more impoverished Americans, man. Here it is, people they didn't bought homes. And they was gonna use their homes to get rich or
Right.
you know, live off of. Now they can't do that. The equity ain't there, man. You know what I'm saying? They fucked now, man. Here it is. You had your whole betting on this home.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In order to sustain you. Now the insurance companies, they're not gonna have your back, man.
Well, yeah,
okay.
The Irish spoke about earlier. A lot of them pulled out. insurance,
Yes.
homeowners insurance, the fire insurance, all that shit they pulled out, man, because they knew they got the drop, man. Get this real quick, Bible Shaw, and read down to 5.
66:3.
Come.
Say unto their heavenly Father, how terrible art thou in thy works. Through the greatness of thy power shall thy enemies submit themselves unto thee.
Right, see, because right now these people still proud, man. So what the Lord got to do to these people, he gotta take from you people, man.
Yep.
That includes your home, your loved ones, all of the. And when this stuff happens, man, we give glory and praise to Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Because these people, you want me to feel bad for a motherfucker that's wicked? No,
Yeah.
man. No, man. These people deserve every bit of what's happening to them, man. And I'm not gonna pray for them. The brethren not gonna pray for them. These people deserve what's happening to them, man. Here it is, you've been living your whole life as a damn degenerate, man. A complete demon. Now all of a sudden when the Lord judges you, oh God, why is this happening to me? Well, man, if you stood in front of us, we can give you several fucking reasons why it's happening to you, man. You a demon, man.
It was a video on Instagram. Y'all probably seen it with the 2 Edomites that was in the house. And the house was like surrounded by fire, like they had.
I seen
glass
that.
walls.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
So it looked like a movie, like you know what I'm saying? How the whole house was surrounded by fire. But I read the caption. It said 2 men and their dog rushed to escape the house and shit. So I read the guy and said, you already know what type of time they on. Two Edomite men and a fucking dog. You see what I'm saying? So like you said, these people wicked. They deserve everything that y'all get.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, man. So when these things happen, man, don't expect the Lord to let up, man. Continue on in there, Bible shot.
Verse 4. It said, all the earth shall worship thee. Worship who? The Heavenly Father. Yahweh shall sing unto thee. They shall sing to thy name.
Go ahead.
Selah.
Go ahead.
It's a musical pause. That's what Selah is. Because these are songs that our forefather King David and his choir, they was prophets as well, that they were singing unto the Heavenly Father, like Esau, for an example. You know what I'm saying? Using him as an example.
Zamar. The Hebrew word is Zamar for songs.
It's okay, kind of the waters, you know. So the word Salah is a musical pause, because this is a major point that he just made in this verse 4. I'm gonna read again. It says, "All the earth shall worship thee, and shall sing unto thee. They shall sing to thy name, Selah." Verse 5. Come and see the works of the Heavenly Father. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men.
There you go. The Heavenly Father, see, he has sides of him where he can be merciful, he can be, nourishing, he can be, understanding, loving, kind. You know what I'm saying? All these are attributes of our Lord, but he also has a side where he fucks shit up, to put it in layman's terms, man. And those people, they experience the hand of God, man.
I got one. This Isaiah 2. And this is the reason why the Heavenly Father doing these things. Isaiah 2 and 12. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
man.
That's it,
right. And these people, when you lofty, you have a high, like a pompous mentality. You have a high look. You know what I'm saying? Your head held high, you looking around, you looking down on people. Those are those people over there in that area that got devastated by the Lord, man. You know?
These are the same people.
Yeah.
They're for the happy people. They say we're gonna make a month phone call. Pride.
Right.
Pride, man.
Yeah.
Okay. These people, they want nothing to do with the ways of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Okay. That's like Brother Sam. Do you think we're supposed to pray for you people, man?
Right. Hell no. When the Lord told Jeremiah that twice. You in there?
Yeah.
You Jeremiah 11?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. My man, that's the second time you with me, bro.
They not praying for America.
You got some more? Oh no, sorry, he had some more. Don't finish.
Isaiah 2 and 12. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty.
It was maybe a little bit.
It says everyone that is proud and lofty.
Everyone
Christ, all you niggas, you Latinos, you the people of the Lord, everyone, man.
You niggas that think you Edomites, You walk around, you know what I'm saying? Because you got Jake out here that think they're Edomites, man.
It says,
You know what I'm
and upon everyone that is lifted up,
Nigga think he live in a nice neighborhood.
and he shall be brought low.
Nah.
And that's what it is with these celebrities and these so quote unquote wildfires, man. Because they all proud of them,
Yeah.
these celebrities.
Yep.
Because even the scripture tell you about Judgement, that's another name for Israel,
Yeah.
wax fat and kick.
Yep.
So the niggas got money. How much more you when the heathens got money?
Yep. Right.
Our forefather Ezra, he saw those heathens flowing in wealth.
Yeah. Right.
He said that.
Yeah.
He said they flow in wealth, man.
And I don't think
And they ain't not the heathen. They ain't give a SHIT about the Heavenly Father. They say who is he, nigga?
Yeah.
Like he told Moses and Aaron, like Pharaoh told Moses and Aaron.
Yep.
He said, nigga, oh,
Yeah.
I know not this Lord you speak of, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? So that's how these celebrities is in this society, especially these niggas, these jakes, they got it worse. They worse than these heathens, man.
They are.
It's like, cause you know, niggas just, they do it to the fullness, man.
Yeah.
If
So
I can
they
say-
fucking worse.
If I can say too, America is the what's that neighborhood Palisade?
Yeah.
Like America is the Palisade of the world. You know what I'm saying? America is to the world as Palisade is to the rest of America. So America is this place where people have that high and lofty spirit. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the rest of the world.
Yep.
You said, Zaquan, he said, my people become more wicked than the wicked.
I was about to quote that Jeremiah 5.
Yeah.
It said, verse 13, and upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up. This ain't talking about actual trees, man. This is metaphorically speaking about people, man.
Yep.
You know, nations. It says, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains. This is speaking about people too. You know, nations. It says, and upon and governments as well too, because it says the high mountains represents governments. You know what I'm saying? And it says upon all the hills that are lifted up, and upon every high tower, and upon every fenced wall, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all the pleasant pictures, and the loftiness of man shall be bowed down. And that's what the Heavenly Father is about to do. That's what he's about to manifest on the planet Earth.
It need to
We're
happen.
gonna put, and like my nigga Magneto said, you Homo sapiens are your guns.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna put them niggas in their place, cause that's what they gonna run to. They gonna pick up a weapon, a firearm, a M16, a Mac 11, an AR-15, you know, AK-47, you know, a Desert Eagle. You know?
Hey, you always make mention of the one movie, Trading Places, man. And that's exactly what's about to happen, man.
Yes.
The lofty ones with the pride is about to be abased, and the humble ones is about to be exalted and lifted up, man.
It says, and the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low. And the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day.
There you go. So we gonna give glory to the Lord, man. We gonna give praise and honor to Yahweh Shah once he actually takes this place out. You know what I'm saying? And he delivers us, because this is what we're waiting for. This prophecy is gonna keep unfolding. Things they're gonna get worse, man. Like that video that Yahshua put up, and people complaining about their lives and this, that. Well, guess what? It's gonna get worse, man. And it really it's a highlight of not following the scriptures. You people's lives are a direct example. There's another word I'm gonna use, but I'll use that. Of a reason why your life is fucked up because you don't follow the scriptures, man. But can you get that real quick, Jeremiah? Because the Lord told us don't pray for these people, man.
Can I hit 11 then go down to 14?
Yeah, you got it.
Jeremiah 11. Therefore thus said Yahweh, behold, I will bring evil upon them which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, and though they should, because this is the first thing he said, Zaquan. I'm gonna bring it back for you. Jeremiah 11. Therefore thus said the Lord, Yahweh behold, I will bring evil upon them which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them.
Right.
Oh, you got it.
No, go ahead. You got it.
No, I was about to mention pride. You got
Well,
it.
yeah, because these people, see, they ain't think that the Lord was gonna do that, man.
And that's niggas right there.
Yeah, that was the point. I was gonna say, because you best believe there were lofty, rich, well-off to do jakes in that area too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they even had Diddy house got hit for real. You know what I'm saying? Diddy house got hit, conveniently, right? You know what I'm saying? This nigga house got hit because it was an article that was talking about like they was gonna get ready to start doing more investigation. You know what I'm saying, about, you know, the whole thing when they first start going into his house and collecting all the evidence and shit. Now all of a sudden they said they can't do it because his house got burnt down. You know what I'm saying? It's conveniently, right?
Wow.
But go ahead.
Yeah, Jeremiah 11:14 says, "Therefore pray not for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble."
Right, and see, those, like Elder said, those are niggas right there that the Lord said don't pray for. Because when you a man of the Lord, you have a understanding that Jake wicked, and we don't put sugar on shit and try to make it make sense, man. We call it out, man. We said no, like the 2/3. We ain't with all the so-called black people getting together and uniting and coming together as one and we shall overcome. No, we ain't. That's what niggas want you to do. They want you to gather around and have a big ass barbecue and talk shit about sports, man. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck them niggas, man. Them niggas that died over there, man, they deserve every bit of it, man. And the Lord gonna send out more and more judgment, man. Until the Lord come back, until the Heavenly Father send back Yahushua, more judgment's gonna happen.
Well,
Yeah, because so go ahead.
I was like, is brothers doing videos on Jake that's talking shit about the prophets.
Yeah.
They like, man, you black people was like, niggas, y'all keep talking about this, do something with your life, add them to the own system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They talking shit about brothers.
Yeah, and then see, this is another thing that we don't see, but that the Lord sees. Who is to say that those people out there in California that happened to, or people in general that major judgment happened to, who's to say they didn't watch a video and they was talking shit, man? It could have been one of them motherfuckers up in there in that fire. They probably was watching the video on YouTube. Man, look at these. You know what I'm saying?
But they got a problem. They got a problem with the Messiah being one of them.
Yeah.
They got a problem with that, man. Jake, they this white boy Jesus been in the church the whole time. They don't have no problem with Ben.
Yep.
When they say, "Oh, you niggas are racist," you talking about a black Messiah and all that stuff like that. These niggas hate the Lord, man. That's why the Lord got it out for you.
Yeah, and that's why judgment is going forth. Go ahead, Shamari.
Okay, this is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Right, in which the Lord is no longer prolonging the wickedness of this place, man. Yeah. You know, now the Lord is not holding his tongue. He's not holding his peace, meaning what? He's causing forth mass judgment upon the earth concerning these wicked acts. You know, you got that fire that happened, you know, on a large global scale that never happened before. And Cali is known for its wildfires. You got stuff going on like earthquakes in Tibet, lightning striking certain prominent places, cars blowing up, people pushing niggas off train stations and getting hit by trains, lighting people on fire. These are harsh judgments that's being publicly announced. And why is it being publicly announced? Because the Lord is touching this place, man.
Yeah, you get it on that, Shamari.
I got one more closer. This John 16:20. Verily, verily, I say unto you that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice. Right, in which we're in that moment now. Right, you got the prophets weeping and lament because we're in captivity and we're acknowledging the situation that we're in. 2/3 they living it up. They're docile to the situation they're in. So right now we're weeping, all right, praying for the Lord to come and get us out this estate while the world is in rejoicing. It says, and ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy. And now the Lord is turning our sorrow into joy. Why? Because the Lord is working. He's judging this place and bringing this place down, which is issuing in our deliverance.
You know, so with that, we pray this to edify me, give our glory and the praises to you.
Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Chakudash.
To the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, will wash all one, rock, Salah, Bakia, Kwame, Shalom.